this evening to another episode of our video. Just coming across, make sure you subscribe, like, and share our videos. Over the days now, everybody has been speaking justice for Ochanya, justice for Ochanya, justice for Ochanya Ogbanje. Who's really Ochanya Ogbanje? A young girl that died over 8 years ago, since 2017, 2018, which occurs as a result of she or how she actually went to her auntie's place and those men actually took over her sexual life. They had sexual intercourse with her, not until she was broken down and she came up with vaginal fistula, and she ended up giving up her life. Meaning she lost her life due to sexual harassment and molest. We are talking about it because it is very, very important. Everybody needs to keep talking about it. Justice for Ochanya. Ochanya is a little girl. It has happened to her, and we don't know who it might happen to next. There are a lot of concerns that this has actually bring to every one of us now. Yes, because it happened to her now that if people just stood back without talking or going against it, that why did this really happen? What if it happened next or happened to anyone again? How are people going to feel? So in such scenario, let us see and let us talk. Is this something that is right? Yeah, is it something that is right? So let us see. Because if we don't talk now, everybody have to keep talking. Use your platform and let's talk. Let everybody hear down to the last person that girl child marriage is never supported. Yeah, because even when it comes to reproductive health, there are female genital mutilations where girl child are being molested, are being mutilated. All of that have been actually exonerated, have actually been cancelled. Because you see that when mutilation are being done, there are a lot of impacts that it actually affects younger children, females precisely. It affects them seriously, affects them medically, it affects them physically, it affects them psychologically, it affects them socially, and even in their marital life, whenever they are ready to get married, it affects them. So there are a lot of problems that are going on with girl child. So mutilation, like I said, mutilation is also something that what are we even talking about? What do we mean by mutilation? Mutilation is a situation whereby the private part of a girl child, there are there are illegal, I call it illegal or unprofessional a way of actually taking part of it. You see some of those girls when mutilation are done on them, their clitoris are being sutured. Yeah, so the clitoris are being sutured, or the infabulation actually happens to them. So this is also part of it. To those men or to those fathers out there who encourages girl child marriage, it's also something that is very, very wrong. If we check the northern Nigerians today, most of these things is actually very common there. Why is it common? Because of religious or religion perspective or anything. There are certain ages that every girl are supposed to be given. Let them learn about themselves, learn about their environment, let them learn about the person they want to even get married to before you over them. Marriage is not something that is very, very easy for everyone there. So if you are pushing your girl child to go into marriage, something that is very, very bad, because she herself, she have to make sure she understand herself, learn herself, understand the relationship between herself and environment. Okay, you as a girl, or okay, you taking your girl child and you over her into marriage when she doesn't even know herself or how to deal with her emotions, her environment, her attitude, and everything. So how do you expect that such girl child will be able to cope whenever she's now with somebody else? And you know what marriage is about? Marriage is not about just oneself, it's about one person and the other. It is related to us. That's what we are talking about, because most of the time, whenever all this issue comes, it actually comes as a result of problem. After the female genital mutilation has already occurred, you will see some girl child, they are being all their private parts are being destroyed, which is not supposed to be so. This is exactly what happened. They caused her fistula. Fistula was what her problem resulted to. She was admitted in the hospital and she gave up her life. And now they left her mother to be an orphan, and the mother has no gain or fruit of the labor. Whereas the girl child actually planned her life on how she wants to live her life and how she wants to what she wants to become. The girl child or China was actually dreams was actually betrothed. It was actually destroyed. Her future was defeated. Her future was destroyed. So this is the period now that every one of us have to be keep speaking, because whenever we don't talk about this, it will continue to harm us. It will continue to cause problem. There are a lot of problems that will continue to come. Yesterday, I saw a headline where a father actually sexually harassed his own daughters, a 2 years old and 5 years old girls. Okay, what does that mean? Everything is turning into right now? A father to his own daughters, which is very wrong. Okay, that of Ochanya's story is even a distant relation, and this is a father to child. This is the way pedophiles is actually taking over now. It's something that is so alarming that everybody. So we'll continue to talk and talk until our words are heard around the world. It is, and we never knew who it is going to be the next. And that is why we have to be saying it out. We have to be talking it out. Let everybody hear it. Let us act accordingly. Because what actually happened to her, that nobody even wanted to stood for her or to talk for her, it is very, very wrong. Not even the government are not even taking these issues seriously. The issues was taken away from the court, which is very wrong. Ochanya has suffered. Her lives have been destroyed, which everybody need to speak out for her, because it can happen to your girl child. If you are a man, this can happen to your girl child. If you are a girl looking at it, it can happen to your girl child, it can happen to your sister. So let us speak for China. China has actually suffered. So why we are actually taking more reason why we are saying it is because of the fistula and other medical condition that it happens to her. Yeah. Fistula is something that every woman today, whenever they have, maybe due to pregnancy or anything, they usually have this kind of stigma attached to it. So they usually have this stigma attached to it. So that is why we are actually talking about it. So let us keep speaking. Let us keep speaking for us. If you're just watching us, or you're watching us from anywhere, tell us where you're watching us from. Tell us where you are watching us from, and tell us where you're watching us from. You're watching us live. Before we continue and talk more about it, tell us where you are watching us from. So keep us. So those of you with viewers, tell us in the comments where you're watching us from. Let us hear from you. Let us hear from you. I actually want us to talk more about this. This video was impromptu, but these issues of Ochanya is needed to be spoken out. We need to let people know. We need to let people hear and let people even say, okay, this is what is wrong. This is what has happened to Ochanya now. So let us know where you are watching us live from. And how can this issue of Ochanya be solved? Because if government are not speaking for us now, we have to be speaking for ourselves. We have to be speaking for all our girl child because they are very, very important for us. Every one of them are very, very important. So let us give them the right thing. Let us tell them what is good for them. So what do we think it should be done, or what should the government do, or what should everyone individual do? Because most of the time when government are not speaking for it is one of us for ourselves. Let us fight for ourselves. Let us fight for our. We need to stop and end girl child. Let us know. Let us know where you're watching us live from. What the thing you think on what to do for China? This for China, justice for China, justice for China. Did she actually was she actually treated rightly? What was done to her? Was this something that is very, very good? Is this something that it's not supposed to be done? Is this something that's not supposed to be done? So what actually happened to Ochanya? Actually, so what actually happened to Ochanya actually happened to anybody. So let us voice out. Let us talk. This is not something that every girl are supposed to pass through, are supposed to undergo. But this is Ochanya's story now. This should serve as a lesson for every other person. So let us talk. Let us see what can be done. What can be done individually or through government. Government even ready to fight for the girl, to fight for the injustice. There are a lot of, this is not just the case, there are cases of female genital mutilation, cases of female sexual harassment, cases of pedophilia that, okay, you see a man on a young child, on a young baby. This is so saddening and this is so disheartening. But many of our girl child are facing these traumas from all those men, which they are not supposed to even undergo or actually witness any of. But you see today, no one is talking for them. No one is standing for them. No one is standing for the truth. Everybody hands are in the pockets, shouting justice for Ochanya. Does this girl really deserve all she has seen? Is it something that she is supposed to even undergo herself? What can we do to prevent next occurrence of such? So let us talk, let us hear, let us deliberate. This is something that is very, very good for everyone of us to do. Of course, it is not. So let us talk about it. Where are you watching us live from? Tell us where you are watching us live from, and introduce yourself. Where have you been watching us from? What are we expecting that government should do for Ochanya? Ochanya's story is so sad that everyone needs to actually act fast. Let us act fast. Let us do the needful. Let us do the necessary for her. She has really suffered a lot. So let the justice be brought to those who has actually defaulters, those who has actually destroyed her futures, those who has actually caused a lot of problem to her. Ochanya still remains. It is only our voice when it is heard that we can speak for her. We can tell her what we can let them know that, okay, Ochanya's story was so painful and she has to be fought for. So let us talk. What can we do for her? Ochanya deserves justice. Ochanya needs to be spoken for. Ochanya has been tried. Okay, you're watching South Africa, live from South Africa. You're welcome. Some of our viewers from South Africa, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. There are still some of our viewers from Nigeria. Okay. You're welcome. So, Ochanya's story is actually a story that should touch everyone first, should touch everybody, because it is not something that it is good or it is better. So we have to make sure whatever government can do or whatever we can do individually, everybody should come together and let us help the little innocent child that the life was destroyed. Everyone should put it in the back of their mind. Let us speak for her. Let us fight for her. Let us seek justice for her. Demand justice. Whatever she has done. So if that is not given, let us know and let us see what is going on. Yeah, let us see what is going on. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming up. Thank you. Thank you for coming up. Thank you all for coming up. You can make use of this thing, send us gifts and everything. Thank you for motivating us. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I think we just have some 2 minutes to take 2 more questions, or let us get suggestion on what to do for Ochanya. What do you think is best to be done for her to minimize all of that things that has happened to her? So let us seek justice for Ochanya. Let us seek the best for her. Let us end child marriage, girl child harassment, and girl child or female gender mutilation. Every man should leave pedophile. Pedophilia can be very, very bad and very, very horrible for even a man, a father, to even do that to his own daughters. You can see how, to the extent that and how bad it is. So let us quit it. Let us embrace good life. Let us embrace what is good, and let Ochanya Ogbanje support the video.